And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Miami Marlins.
Just about ready to go. Our starter in this one, Ryan Weathers. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to go here. This is Bryce Terang. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded and safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Next to hit, Sal Frelick. Runner on the move. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Terang leads off second with nobody out. Close, but called the ball. Yeah, that's ball 2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Weathers fires. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that is in for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. And now it's William Contreras. Late swing fouled off. And a pitch. And no one can get there. Runner around third. The throw home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. In the air to left center. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 11.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for errors. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs.
Edwards over to Altuve. What a double play that was. Hitting over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one, Tobias Myers. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when
Lead
it
up
seems
for the
like
Marlins,
there's more
the
pressure.
shortstop,
He's
Xavier.
more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Jose Altuve.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Jake McCarthy, the next to hit, takes outside. Myers, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. One down, base is empty, and another ball.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Next one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
Batting third, the second
One gone runner at first. Jose Altuve, the next up for the Marlins. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. One out and a runner at second. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
That one way outside, and now 3-1. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, currently with a 13-game hitting streak.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Almost got him. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
In effect.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Yankee.
So 2 down now, and here is David Fry.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, they're really running up the
0-1.
pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 1-0.
Be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addiction. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this shit.
Junior Caminero up now for the Brewers. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Caminero.
Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an
That's a ball.
RBI per game over his last 10.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bauers starting as the designated hitter. 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2013.
Hee-haw.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Nobody out, runner at first. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And now the count is even. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now here is Blake Perkins.
That missed. That's a
and
ball.
there's a ball.
1-0.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Bryce Terang. A single and a run scored and a walk.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That clips the zone. Strike one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And stepping in is the speedy Sal Freeland. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Right through there for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more.
And that one gets away at the plate. And save! A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
Now here is William Contreras. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Bases are full. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins nothing. And here is Otto Lopez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Myers back to work. Misses off the plate.
Outside.
Ball 1. That one fouled off. Just missed. The next offering misses. And the count is 3-1. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. That one misses.
Take your bait,
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and
The
I'll tell you
right
what,
field.
he earned that walk.
Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. In there for strike one. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Chorio raging back towards the wall. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Almost a 2-run homer right there, but an excellent job getting up, reaching up, and bringing it back. Heartbreaker for the batter.
And here's the rookie catcher, Liam Hicks. Ball one there.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw. Lopez dives back in safely. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perkins. He's got it, and there's two away. Now a chance for Dane Myers.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Moved to first, and he's back in there. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. He's in there.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball down.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Hoskins pushes it foul. The 0-2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Chourio stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fry takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
2 down, bases empty. Next for Milwaukee, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back to the top of the Miami order. The batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Chourio makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake
McCarthy, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one missed.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He reached on a walk his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. To the right side, Hoskins. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jake Bauer.
Wild, wild child fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been, where you been. Where you been, where you been. They wanna know. Been where you been, where you been.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So digging in, Blake Perkins. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
This one in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Joseph
Ortiz. Up now for the Brewers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Bryce Terang digs in now. In the air, out towards right center. McCarthy trying to get there. Nabs it. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Sal Frelick.
So a man aboard, Sal Frelick, up now for the Brewers. He is struck out and he is walked. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Not close with that one. Ball 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's now 3-0. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby.
The designated hitter, Connor.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The 1-0. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Frelick ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Fry stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a good eye there.
You got a full count.
That's ball four. Tried
Take
another
your base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at first, Otto Lopez getting ready to hit. Walked and stole a base his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And there's a strike. Grounder might be two. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Brewers 3 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come. Scared to box, they're running, get their from the area. Was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's division, everybody in competition on the same mission. So
Weathers back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Contreras, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. There's a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Declan Cronin getting ready to go. Nardi getting cranked up as well. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hoskins, batting with one down, takes a strike. Off the mark there, and 1-1. And that one is inside.
2-1.
And a strike in there.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
One down, base is empty. Misses
No, that
just
missed.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Got a
That
full count.
pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. And he'll reach second with one away.
Now that
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Weathers out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Sandy Alcantara gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Alcantara.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it falls. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Caminero,
That's the ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
One run across to the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for
2-0.
second. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. That just came apart right there.
The
4-pitch
batter,
walk,
9.
and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 1 out. Jake Bowers now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, in this situation with
0-1.
runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Fly ball to right. Butler drifts towards it. Snags it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 16, Blake Perkins.
Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. 0 for 2 in this one. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Liam Hicks
Leading
digs
up
in
for the
now.
Marlins,
Fly to
the
center his
catcher,
first time. He's 0 for 1.
Hicks.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
You know, these Marlins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
And he takes a strike.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Perkins ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Edwards in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Hammered, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Jake McCarthy. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two outs. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, center field. Perkins. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're down 4-0. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 2. Down the left field line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Terang in the box now. No balls and a strike. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Jesus Tinoco appears to be getting loose. Runner at first with no outs here. And they'll do it again.
Let's go, Miami. Here we go, Miami.
Inside,
1-2.
almost got him. That's to third. And that squirts through. And now 2 aboard.
The right fielder, number 10.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone. And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Lopez. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next to Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
And the batter now, William Contreras. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The 1-0.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations, because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why.
Rolled to short, could be 2.
He's in there.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score. 2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3. That one ripped right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 run is in. Contreras around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Andrew Nardi.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, the
Junior Caminero up now for the Brewers.
Caminero.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Marlins nothing. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Jose Altuve up to hit here. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hoskins makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter,
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Ashby, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Koenig getting loose as well. One down, base is empty. That's to third, and it gets by him. Throw is low, and it gets by. And he'll pull into second safely.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And at the plate for Miami, David Fry. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first, and they got him.
The third baseman, number 6, Otto.
Here's the third baseman, Otto Lopez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Up the middle, Ortiz whips it to first. That ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They continue to trail 7-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
Now it's the DH, Jake Bauers. He's already homered here in this one. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Perkins stands in now and watches strike one.
1 strike.
That one hit to right. Butler makes his way towards it, makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ortiz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. This one popped up right side. Fry makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Brewers go down quietly, but they're still in control. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for
Here
the
comes a
Brewers.
new arm for the Brewers, Aaron
Number
Ashby.
26.
Oh, he's having an excellent
Aaron
season so far.
Ashby.
ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And now for the
Leading up
Marlins,
for the
Lawrence
Marlins,
Butler.
The right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And that's outside.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. The count now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit in the air out to center field. Ortiz. He makes the grab. 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back
Up
into the
next for the
outfield. There's part of
Marlins,
him that's saying, hey,
the
where are you
catcher,
at, outfielder?
Leah.
Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. First
That's
pitch
the ball.
misses. Base is
One
empty,
ball,
1
no
away.
strikes.
Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one
2-2.
almost got him. Swing and a ball popped up. Caminero in position. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Dane Myers.
And now it's going to be Dane Myers.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully with bullies with the spaz.
First pitch
That's the ball.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1.
Hey!
On the ground to third. Caminero. To first.
That's an out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back to the top of the
Leading off
order.
for the Brewers,
Bryce
the
Terang
second
up
baseman,
now for the Brewers.
Terang.
Nardi back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nardi, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Right through there for a strike.
No, that's out.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that
Ball,
just
that's
misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's outside.
Count is full.
And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Freely, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one at 95, missed up top, and it's 1-2. That one missing inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. McCarthy makes the grab, and there's two down.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. Lined into right. Butler puts it away, and that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. Curve in the dirt.
1-0.
On the ground, Caminero whips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake
McCarthy, the next up for the Marlins.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Tap foul at the plate. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Two down, base is empty. Jose Altuve, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Jesus
number
Tinoco.
38.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And here is Hoskins.
Hoskins.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers.
Jackson Chourio.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering
That's high, that's a ball.
upstairs. There's a strike. The Brewers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball there. Three-two now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So a man at first at the plate. Jake out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now, Blake Perkins. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Line drive, base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Check swing, called strike. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right back to him on the mound. And that is that. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now 9-0. Back after this on the show.
You softly, cause you're like the gas tank of a Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. First pitch, and he just misses.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Here's a high chopper. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman, Jenkins.
David Fry, the next up for the Marlins. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now the third baseman, Otto Lopez. Right through there for his strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Freeland hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
Marlins down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, and this should do it. Ortiz. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Make it everything my fault, but you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back.